I'm Ruben Diaz. Here's your ABC 24 News update. President Donald Trump now saying he will not allow ICE agents to suspend most traffic stops. Now, this all comes a day after the agency announced it would temporarily stop that practice while agents received more training. The decision, though, drawing attention here in Memphis, where the Memphis Safe Task Force has arrested more than 10,000 people, many of those due to traffic stops. The new guidance called for ICE agents to limit stops to serious criminal targets and encouraged agents to work alongside other law enforcement agencies when carrying out warrants. Here in Memphis, the Memphis Safe Task Force has drawn criticism in the past from some people in the community as well as leaders over traffic stops and immigration enforcement. Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris originally claiming his office has received reports of racial profiling, questionable traffic stops, and families who feared leaving their house because they worried a traffic stop could lead to detention. Harris went on to say that public safety is the strongest when communities trust law enforcement, not when they are afraid to interact with it. We hope that ICE's temporary pause on conducting traffic stops leads to a permanent, forever pause. The Memphis Safe Task Force has previously said its mission is to target violent offenders and fugitives, not to conduct broad immigration enforcement. Again, though, President Trump reversing that temporary pause. The City of Memphis is launching an investigation against one of its City Council members, and it's unclear right now at this time which council members are being investigated or what led to the investigation being opened. But a spokesperson for the City of Memphis did confirm that officials did hire outside counsel to lead this investigation. We have reached out to the attorney, and he said he would not comment on the current investigation. As we've mentioned earlier, early voting begins this Friday. The Shelby County election leaders are now expecting a large turnout this year due to what's on the ballot. The August election includes both primary and general elections, so voters will need to specify which one they are voting for. Administrative elections, Linda Phillips stopped by our studio this morning to tell us about the majority of voters that they choose to actually vote early.
Early voting is much more popular than it used to be when it was instituted about 20 years ago. And so it's more popular in some areas than others. In some areas we have as many as 75% of the people vote early, and in some areas only 30% vote early. So overall it's about 60%.
All right, to make sure that you are prepared, go to our dedicated voter guide that's on our website, abc24.com. That's where you'll find important information like what ID to take with you or where you can find your polling location. People who need help paying their utility bills can now go to a dedicated office to fill out applications for assistance. Until further notice, the MLGW Downtown Community Office, that's on Main Street, is going to be processing the Low-Income Energy Assistance Program applications. The company is partnering with the Shelby County Community Service Agency to help the more than 18,000 eligible people navigate that application process. The county, by the way, has $9.4 million in utility help available this year, but you do need to make an appointment to apply. All right, that is your ABC 24 News Update for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ruben Diaz.